big bad is back. This time...
By the way, I do love that he gave that speech in Angel, and then he came back and he was Billy Big Boss immediately.
Women, young, nubile, exciting.
What? Sorry, very distracted by that opening. Jesus Christ. And then he starts coming in, I'm the big bat, and he gets taken. I love it. I love it. It never stops for him, does it?
Because the party be lame if we lack for hotties.
Why do I recognise you? Where have I seen you before?
Is she hot or is she hot?
She's Buffy.
Coffee! Oh, it's not coffee, it's soda, I think, mate. Sorry, I got a bit excited.
She's Buffy.
It's her name, Forrest. She's alright, I guess. Peculiar.
Nothing wrong with that, mate. Buffy, do you not know how to work any of these? What's going on?
Doesn't like her.
I don't dislike her. She never feels like she's really there when you talk to her.
I mean, fair.
There's definitely something off about her.
Maybe she's Canadian.
What?
Well, I'm not denying she's easy on the eyes. I'm just saying.
You want a bit more than that? Nothing wrong with that, mate. Buffy, what's going on?
Got a lot of guys would like to get their hands on her.
Slayer.
Lots of heavy transitions, okay. Yeah, so where are you? The initiative. What's the initiative? Tickle me interested. Tickle you, mate? You're in a... Sorry. Focus, Tyler. Ouch. Yeah. What a setup. They didn't just move in yesterday, did they?
I believe the men that we're after look something like,
Are you an artiste, mate? Nice guy. Oh, you are. Nice.
The latest in fall fascism. I like it.
they're human. No research needed.
What do we do against them, then?
Once again, I'd say that you and I will not be needed to help Buffy.
Really?
Really?
We whip out the Ouija board, light a few candles, summon some ancient unstoppable evil, mayhem, mayhem, mayhem. We show up and...
Yeah, that look. You just let yourself in, don't you, mate?
It's my late night stormtrooper pal. I am going to a party tonight. Hopefully a no fighting, no biting kind of deal.
You deserve that, mate.
Willow needs some cheering up. I'm going to take her.
Nice.
How's Will doing?
With the black hole of despair she's been living in since Oz left.
It's a good point, yeah.
She's dealing.
Cool.
I'm helping.
Epic.
Ergo party. You two can take patrol.
There you go.
Something slutty to wear tonight.
Okay. Who's the one next door to you, mate? It looked like Parker, I'll be honest with you. It's definitely not. Probably. Kinda hope it is.
Don't drink it. It's drugged.
Is it now?
Who are you, mate?
I'm a rat.
Not Parker. Damn it. Sorry. Yeah.
That's where they do the experiments.
And they are the government, Nazis.
Interesting. We've had that's like 3 mentions of, well, technically 2 mentions of fascism, Nazi, because we had the outfits of the guys. Xander referred to it as, what was it, fascist fool. I count the other one because Buffy called them stormtroopers, which were meant to represent and were inspired by Nazis. Then we get another mention of Nazis. Interesting. Is that what they are modelling these guys after, this initiative? I mean, we have here, they're in, cages, they're getting drugged, experimented on. For what? Is there some element of allegory for Aryanism? I mean, they're going for genetics. They're going for the supernatural. They're experimenting on them. What are they creating? Who are they creating? What race are they creating? Are they combining humanity with the supernatural? That could be interesting. Trying to create the perfect being, maybe. That seems to be what I'm getting. At least with the allegory, with Nazism. Yeah, a little dash of eugenics, perhaps.
The Slayer!
Can't get away, can you?
I always worried what would happen when that got some funding.
You really think this is her? That's crazy.
I don't care how brilliant she is.
Stupid pen.
But you think she's brilliant? That's very sweet of you, mate.
He's not gone. He left temporarily to work out a few things. Oz will be back.
Not to my class, he won't.
Okay.
Somehow you feel your exception is exceptional.
What's wrong with you, mate? Who hurt you?
But since I'm neither a freshman nor a narcissist...
Are you sure?
Your friend can't respect my schedule. I think it's best he not come back.
Why don't you not come back? Like, that would be quite nice, actually, mate. I feel like we'd all be quite happy about it.
You know, for someone who teaches human behavior,
Yeah.
you might try showing some.
Thank you, someone says it.
Not my job to coddle my students.
Dude.
A human being in pain has nothing to do with your job.
Yes. That didn't graze you at all, did it, mate?
I like her.
Okay.
You don't think she's a little peculiar?
She's a little peculiar, mate, but hey, that's not a bad thing.
Requisitioned it back when I was military guy.
That was 2 years ago. You still 100%?
It was a while ago, yeah. They're really using that plot point to fall back on a lot, aren't they?
Skills to join the Swiss Army. Now those guys.
All right, Giles.
I'm still the man. Whoever these guys train with.
Oh man, these guys.
To deal with.
Yes, Mom.
Yeah.
Raspberry fruit punch?
Good question. Hey.
And she says this to Walsh? Hope to die.
Okay, we're on Riley a little bit. Interesting.
Professor, hey, Parker.
Oh, really?
What's the scoop on Buffy Summers? Is she cool?
We're friends with Parker.
Yeah, she's all right, I guess. I mean, kind of whiny.
Ugh.
And then she's all over me, you know, like we're betrothed or something.
Riley, put it together.
You know the difference between a freshman girl and a toilet seat.
Gross. Riley, do you want to punch him?
I'll follow you around after you use it.
Thank you. Yes. Come on. I love him. I do. I really do. Beautiful. Oh.
Believe that I did that.
Lovely, mate.
What you could have gotten into if Parker reported you.
He won't. He's too embarrassed.
I hit him.
What the hell for?
What do you mean?
He was just being so crude.
Thank you.
You've heard me say much grosser things than that.
Yeah, most of those are about your own mother.
I am also questioning your friendship with this kid, yeah.
What is it?
You like Buffy, mate?
I just didn't like hearing him talk about Buffy that way.
Yeah.
I think that.
Let's normalise, okay? Let's normalise not liking him talking about any woman that way. That'd be nice. Hey. Sorry, I'm not having to go at Riley. I'm just, you know, additionally.
Well, I guess I like her.
There we go.
You're kind of like a moron.
You're a moron. I don't like you.
You knew that I had feelings for her. Everybody knows, man.
Ah.
I was the last to know.
So this is the dynamic. Okay.
I guess I'm gonna go see a girl.
Ah, very simple, innit? When you peel it all back. Yeah. Okay, so the friend was maybe just trying to like ride it out of him, get it out of him, get him to admit it. I'll reserve my judgment. Maybe, you know, hey. Oh, you're pretending to be knocked out? I wonder. Yeah, buddy.
Sorry, can't stay.
Come on.
Got to go see a girl.
Amateur out. Fun. Okay. Oh, hello.
Let me out! Busy right now. Green, you don't, you're dead.
Interesting. Oh, yeah, this guy was overpowering Spike. Is it because Spike is weakened, or that guy was more powerful, or a bit of both? Because I'm now wondering if these doctors have been injected with something. Again, eugenics, something to that effect, maybe? Oh. Hey, little Indiana Jones there. Where was the hat?
New plan. We split up.
Okay. Oh, buddy. Yeah, it's rough.
Gee, I hope I'm not interrupting anything really depressing.
Okay.
I was thinking of asking out Buffy.
She's not here.
I don't know that much about Buffy, but I'm interested in what she likes.
Duh.
The only thing that I know she likes is you.
What do you want me to do?
Golden Retriever energy, really, again. You know.
Anything. Here, let me help you with that. Something that'll start us talking, you know?
He is so sweet. And yeah.
Say that I help and you start a conversation.
Okay.
It's great. You like
Willow.
Buffy, she likes feelings grow deeper. You find you're in love.
Yeah.
Until the day one of you leaves and rips the still beating heart from the other.
Riley, you know enough that she's not having a good time, mate.
Yep,
Yeah.
that's the plan.
Why not, eh?
I've never courted anyone like Buffy before. I don't think I've ever met anyone like Buffy before.
Don't kill him, Sho. Don't mess with him. Come on.
Just sort of hoping you'd think I have an honest face.
You do. Is he going to get blasted with, I don't know, whatever's going down with the lab, the initiative? Injected with something? Is Spike going to get to him? Oh, come on, man.
They usually come attached to liars.
It's true.
I appreciate you wanting to protect your friend. It kind of brings that out in people.
Yeah. Can I be honest with you? I don't get what his function in the show, like, it's obviously an American thing. Is he a student? Is he a teacher? I assume he's a student, like an older student, and he's helping out, you know, extra credit. He's probably, clever, and, you know, she wants him to help him because she's, you know, bit of both, right? Because it seems like he's a teacher, but he's not. He's a student, isn't he? Sorry, that whole concept to me, am I crazy, is just not familiar. It's kind of weird.
She likes cheese.
Who doesn't, Willow? Sorry.
What?
She likes cheese.
Riley, cheese board, let's go. We're going to learn a lot about you from what you put together.
And she's dragging me to this party tonight at Lowell House.
That's my house. I live there.
Oh, what a coincidence.
But don't get fresh.
I don't even know if we like each other yet.
You're so healthy. What's going on? What's going on with you? I've been burned before.
Did she ever talk about me?
Sorry.
Not yet.
That's discouraging.
Nah.
I feel like I have a fighting chance with my new accomplice.
I'm not your accomplice. I'm not.
You're not. We're clear.
Mum's a word, eh? How are you doing, mate?
Your man is...
Fair. Valid.
You dumped me and staked me.
Don't forget that.
I missed you.
Okay.
Really?
Harmony.
Wait, don't tell me. I'm just glad you're back.
Harmony. Take a few steps back, mate.
Petite creme brulee?
Italian.
A little mentholated pack of smoke.
You've got a real complex, haven't you? A real self-esteem issue. You've attached to Buffy. That means you have to beat her now, because your self-esteem is low. You have to prove to yourself that you're the big bad that you think you are.
You know she'll only slap you around. And I can do that.
Okay.
Look, we could go. No.
Nice, and it's nice to see Buffy being here for Willow too. I'm not forgetting the commentary I've given on Buffy this season.
But don't push your luck. Heavy conversations out of the question.
So what do I do?
Nice, you need to focus. This is good.
Right. Dance. No.
You don't dance? Doesn't mean you can't.
If you hurt her, I will beat you to death with a shovel. Have fun.
You'll be fine. He's gonna panic dance in it, and I can't wait.
Excuse me.
And also, you know, really, wow, what a crowd. Such a selfless thing that Willow's doing in her time of plight. Trying to do her friend a solid too, you know. I think she sees that Riley is a good guy.
Hi.
Hi.
He just wrangled his way in there, didn't he? Goddamn.
You do the reading on chapter 9?
Uh-huh.
Some theories, huh?
You gotta get off the school stuff, mate.
Cheese?
Yeah! Oh, hey, mate, I'll be honest with you. There's nothing I like more than a bit of food on a stick. It's fun, innit? We're stripping. Let's go. Yeah, get me involved. What? Did you kill him?
Xander?
I'm warning you.
Are those Spike's clothes?
Bring it on, then.
For real, you shouldn't take her lightly. What are you doing?
Ow!
Ow! You sissy kicker!
What are we doing? Guys. Okay. Amazing. Go on, man. You got it. You got it. You got it. Okay.
Stop! We should stop, okay? Harmony, it's been great catching up. Spike?
Yep, he's back.
Slayer this, and he probably already killed her. Leave.
Yeah. Alright, Riley. What's your move? God damn it. Come on, mate. You've got it. I believe in you.
Can't believe it. I choked.
It's okay.
You really, really did.
Oh, come on.
I'm good at things.
I believe you.
Work hard, apply myself, get it done.
Well, you failed extremely well.
No. Well, yeah, okay.
You need to relax.
Yeah.
Any reaction is okay, except projectile vomiting. But what are the chances of that?
Why would you say that?
Oh, that's a tape of some bands from last year's party.
Aussie boy.
Associations?
Pig.
Bad.
Big bad. It's funny, I was talking, was it like a few episodes ago, the big bad almost being Parker and these things that our characters are dealing with. Yeah, kind of though, you know. I think I said at the time that it wasn't really the big bad, but kind of, at least in this part of the season, the beginning, right? The big bad, I mean, in regards to Buffy, what she's been dealing with for the most part, Willow too, and Oz, these emotional tests, these emotional pains that they've been going through, kind of been the big bads.
AJ!
That's very sweet of you. Do that with Buffy. Come on.
Thank you.
I believe in you.
Now go find Buffy.
There's no hurry. I mean, if you want to talk.
So straight.
You'll do fine.
You need to break the barrier of like teacher to person, to human person, right? Because she just sees you as that at the moment, as, you know, teacher, person in authority.
Hey.
Come on, bring yourself down. Not down.
I wanted to ask you something.
Ask away.
Buffy.
Damn, bad timing. But this is important.
Excuse us.
Oh, mate. Hey, don't get discouraged, okay?
It's not like she blew me off. She just left with another guy.
Don't read into it.
We need you downstairs anyway.
What's downstairs?
I'm gonna see you mooning over some freshman for the next 3 months.
What are we? No. No, this is the dungeon.
That's what gives me the strength to put up with this comedian.
No.
Dude, I know about girls.
You're the guys in the masks.
One girl.
Oh.
Special Agent Ben Riley.
No, not again.
Joe Regular by day and then turns all demon hunter by night. Thank you, Graham.
Demon hunter. So you don't know what's going on down here. You just think of it as putting away demons, kind of almost like a Slayer, but a human perspective. You know what I mean? Okay, there's an entry back in to him being well-adjusted, normal. Perhaps he's just misguided or doesn't know what they're doing with them, or... I mean, at the end of the day, I suppose they are. It just depends what they're doing with them, right? Because for all intents and purposes, they are going out, getting scaries from the night and locking them up. That alone is kind of, you can see where there could be some, you know, moral finagling. That's a good thing, if it only goes that far. I don't know how ethical it is. They're not particularly being treated well. I mean, you know, I can imagine, you know, showing the 90s. Would it really deal with that? Maybe not. You know, creatures are bad, get locked up, job done. Maybe that's all there. But look what I'm doing right now, and how clever that was in insinuating Riley so early in the season, building slowly to the point where, you know, you have this episode where you're on his side, you're behind him, you know, me being like, and I'm sure he's that kind of character. He's been presented quite well, characterized quite well. I imagine most people were kind of like, he's good for Buffy, this is great, and rooting for him. And it switches, do you know what I mean? And it softens you, warms you, and almost tries, it naturally through the storytelling, through the writing, pushes you into this initiative from the avenue of trying to moralize it from a good perspective. I think that's what that does. I think that's what Riley and his character does, because you almost don't want him to be bad. And it does seem like it could be, you know, there's potential for it to be multi-layered. You know, he's just a grunt. It seems like, you know, one of the guys, they're just, and at the surface level, it doesn't seem as if that's a bad thing. And to him, he might not know of what is actually going on and might not be perhaps informed about it or so insinuated into whatever operation this is that he knows perhaps what deep dark secrets they have going on. Does that absolve him from any bad? No, not at all. And if they're doing bad and he's kind of blind to it, is it willful ignorance, right? That's perhaps a conversation for another day once I know what they're doing, what's going on, how much he knows, you know. I think there's a really interesting conversation to that, right? I mean, you know, we've had a lot of imagery, a lot of allegory towards Nazism, and there is that thing of, if there's 10 people in a room, one of them's a Nazi and the other 9 aren't saying anything, there's 10 Nazis in that room, right? I was just following orders, all this stuff, and it's like, that doesn't absolve you. It doesn't absolve you from whatever's going on, necessarily, right? Yeah, so it depends on, you know, context, details as to what's going on here, but like I say, sorry, from a writing perspective, story perspective, so clever in how it's manipulating. I feel like the audience's impression and emotion and connection in regard to this, because of the Riley factor and how it kind of almost forces you into that place where you're trying to, you know, because it is multifaceted probably from a moral standpoint, or it could be, and the Riley factor forces the audience to see that just by the way that you're emotionally aligned with him, and tint that the episode is taken in it being specifically about trying to get him with Buffy, and that being a good thing, really like naturally kind of organically puts you there, pushes you there. Really, really nicely done, and makes me very interested to see what they do with this plotline, the initiative. Are these guys the big bads? Are we going to be dealing with, you know, are they going to be recurring? Seems like it. They've been kind of here since the beginning in little snippets and snatches. Does he know about Buffy? Who bumped into her? I don't think so, right? Because all they've been saying is she's peculiar. It's not, well, we saw her, what's going on there. Maybe though. We'll see. But very interesting how they've introduced the initiative, whatever it is in this episode. How clever it is actually to start the episode in that the first thing we see is Spike. We don't know about the Riley thing. We get all of this kind of dialogue that's associating it with fascism, Nazis, bad. That's your first point of contact for it. And then it injects this into it. What an interesting subversion, you know.
One girl.
By the way, also, how do you have the time, mate? This student, teacher? Yeah, very also reminiscent visually of the Empire. That hangar almost there. Greys and whites, sterile. And we had Buffy talking about stormtroopers at the beginning there. Oh, that makes sense. That makes so much sense.
Still 17 has escaped.
How did you not know about werewolves then? She was like their big dogs.
It's at exactly 2:47 p.m.
How's anyone got the time for this? Sorry. How's anyone got the time for this? When are we sleeping?
Fail to recapture it and everything we've worked for, the initiative itself could end tonight.
Okay. I want the show at some point you know, I'm talking about all the potential for this. I really do want the show to tell a really interesting story where Riley is starting to question the initiative. Can we, do you know what I mean? Like, can we get complicated? Can we make it messy? That's what I want. Whatever's going on here. We've added like an element to his character, to his story. Let's do something with it, right? I don't want this decision to sap his character of any intrigue in a certain respect. I don't want him just to be, okay, student, teacher, whatever, grunt, captain, whatever, by night. I don't want that to be the end of it. You know what I mean? Like let's do something with his character. I'm not saying, you know, that it's not going to do that. I really want that though. Like, don't stop, keep going.
Got questions? Move.
Okay. Oh man. What a twist. No balaclavas. How do you not know about the Slayer?
Riley's a doof.
Okay. Mate, this is the thing though. She doesn't need this now. Come on. Like, she doesn't need another boyfriend that has a secret life or anything. Like, she needs simple. She needs golden retriever, which is what he was, but I'm not rooting for it anymore. She can't. It would make it interesting. But there's a certain part of me that's like, she's had enough heartache. Can we just stop now? Which, to me, I'm like, I mean, do you want to really press that button again? Do you really want to make another romance for her be like this? It would be interesting, sure, but I've seen it. You know what I mean? I've seen it with Angel. I've seen it with Parker. Because it would be the same thing, just slightly different. I don't really now want them to end up together. They could do that story, and I'm sure there's something. But like I say, I've seen that. I don't. Do you know what I mean? So it's not even like a petty thing of like, okay, now that I know about him, I don't want it to happen for Buffy's sake. Yeah, sure, that too. But from a story perspective, I quite like that they perhaps are missing each other, you know? I'm not saying take them out of the story by any means. Maybe there's some element in the future where they can align. Maybe he gets her on side and says, well, we're not too bad. Maybe there's going to be a difference in ideologies. Is she going to be the one? Or is that where that funnel for that story point in the show is going to come from? Her, Buffy, saying, is it ethical to be doing what you're doing? Is that really okay? It's a bit icky. What are you doing? What's the initiative? What are you, moving towards? Maybe we're going to go that way, and that's going to be how we're going to get that in the show.
Take this.
A flare gun? Xander, if I find Spike, I'm staking him, not signaling ships at sea.
I mean, hey, maybe they're running around without balaclavas, without any, maybe she's going to see him. Maybe it happens now. That could be interesting. Yeah, what are you up to? You came back to Harmony, did what you did, and now what? Willow, Buffy. Oh, you're just trying to find her dorm.
Hello, gorgeous.
Yeah, his line, I'm going to go see about a girl with Riley, it's kind of playing around with the idea of him, the men in Buffy's life. Almost trying to, I don't know, some element of, can she as the Slayer really find love, happiness? Seems to be a pattern here in the men in her life that she grows attached to or has any kind of romance or romantic feelings towards or shows any romantic feelings towards her. Is it doomed? We had a human boy. Arguably, someone who should be good for her, healthy for her, and she can't, she's not even safe from danger that way, right? In Parker. Sad. Maybe some element of the show trying to say she can never really, it's always going to be messy. Maybe. A little bit.
We gotta clear her out of there.
Or they're going to see her and what she does and work out. And that's going to be an extra element to the way that he interacts with her. That could also be interesting. I'm more interested in one of them finding out about the other before the other knows it than them getting a relationship and it being a whole thing again. We've seen that, we've done that, I don't want that. I think the better way to go is one of them finding out.
If you're a hostile 17, what would you rather eat than that?
Use her as bait, huh?
Did you just pull rank on me?
Do you have a problem with that?
Oh, dissent.
Xander? He's not anyone that...
Both trying to get each other out of the way. It's a fun dynamic.
I need space.
We're outdoors.
Emotionally. I mean, emotionally.
I'm just trying to help.
You think I need help? Leave. You would go far, far away?
Are you drunk?
Yes, go and report me. Oh, you ever think maybe I'm gonna...
Whoa, buddy. Oh.
See ya.
Fun dynamic, cool. Maybe Buffy's gonna work it out. She's focused right now on the slaying stuff, Spike, but that's gonna read as weird to her. Okay, that sucks, yeah. Not what you need, is it?
I'll give you a choice.
I'll be honest with you, Spike, this is bad timing for her. Why not tonight?
No choice in that.
Oh god, is she gonna be like, do it? I'm gonna go real dark.
Can let you stay dead. Bring you back.
Go, Buffy. Man, Willow, bless her. She can't catch a break, can she? Come on, Buffy. Someone. Damn. Oh, man. Okay.
I don't understand.
Not working? Oh, you've been leached.
This sort of thing's never happened to me before.
Okay. Really? Is that what they're doing? They're taking away your bite. Is that what they're trying to do for all of the monsters? Neutralize them. Frustrated. Yeah.
Trying too hard. Doesn't this happen to every vampire?
Not to me, it doesn't.
A little bit heavy-handed, but we'll have it. Why not, eh?
It's me, isn't it?
Willow, come on.
Well, you came looking for Buffy, then settled.
No, hey.
Didn't want to bite me, I just happened to be around.
Piffle.
Not the kind of girl vamps like to
Main
sink their
character.
teeth into.
Yeah, we got her a little bit of a return from what we saw in the Halloween episode. She feels like a sidekick. Her self-esteem, her value is perhaps been attacked, right? Yeah, a little bit of insecurity from her. A sense of value, which is only going to be all the worse and hit her all the more, considering what happened with Oz. You know, this feeling perhaps that she's not enough. And I mean, that's what I suppose is happening with the whole psychic thing, right? She's not enough. She's not main character. She's not the hero. It's interesting the place that can thrust somebody.
I'd bite you in a heartbeat.
Really?
Thought about it.
When?
Okay.
Remember last year?
Oh, Willow.
It had on that fuzzy pink number with the lilac underneath.
I never would have guessed.
I hate being obvious. All fangy and takes the mystery out.
But if you could.
If I could, yeah.
Good. All right. Ego stroked. Everyone's safe.
Got a cold one. Thermal output clocking in.
Oh, there we go. Balaclava.
We're going in.
Interesting. What do we think about that?
I'm only 126.
Quite young, really. Yeah, what do we think about that? Seems like a good thing, though. Making the supernatural less dangerous. What's the catch? You know, and where we fall on the morals, I suppose, of that. Because I think, you know, at least with the vampires, they are creatures that are supposed to be and are wholly evil. You know, they are out there to hurt. Taking away their power or their desire to feed, procreate. Whew. I mean, seems like a good thing. I wonder if we're going to get some element of like, I mean, they can kind of do anything with that in terms of, you know, is there some element of, I don't know, some force of supernatural that is going to rile against that? You know, are they upsetting the supernatural world? Is there going to be some kind of almost symbiotic backlash somehow? If you're taking away the fangs of the supernatural world, they, you know, like I say, their ability to procreate. I mean, this is how it kind of shows itself in vampires, vampirism. Is that the same for other creatures? I'm not sure. Is that the goal specifically? I'm not sure. But that's a fair way, you'd argue, that you would kill the supernatural world. Is that bad from a human perspective? It certainly makes the humanity safer. But yeah, that's why I'm kind of questioning, is the supernatural world, is there some kind of force entity that kind of represents that's going to fight back somehow against it? I don't know. I'm entering territory of a very hard speculation. But yeah.
Why don't we wait a half an hour and try again?
Willow.
Or...
I'm worried for you. Thank you. Thank you. This is quite open. A lot of people saw you. Uh-oh. Yeah.
Bag and tag it. We're gone.
Yeah, I don't know enough about the initiative yet.
We can't neglect quarantine.
Oh. It's kind of dark. Yeah, well, his strength isn't gone. Ooh. He's getting out of there, I think.
She's contained.
Contain this.
Oh. Oh. Oh, nice, mate. He's going to just take it off. Oh, the flare. He can't see who it is. And there's, hey, Foggy. Oh, nice try, buddy. Okay, we're keeping the mystery for nice. Okay. Oh. Hey. Oh, what a shot, by the way. Hell yeah. Hey, this is cool. Oh, nice. Get him, Buff.
Abort!
Oh, very convenient. Yeah.
I'm sure you'll understand if I seem far from happy.
You're never happy, mate.
Aggressive and somehow escapes description.
Whoever he was, the guy was big.
Strong, too.
I'm not interested in guesswork, gentlemen.
You don't know about the Slayer, kind of wild. Is she going to get... I feel like they're going to put... I mean, that's interesting. I feel like they're going to put the Slayer in a cage. If they don't know about the Slayer, how does she appear? Is that where perhaps Riley's going to start questioning his place in this? That could get messy. Because the Slayer to them is probably going to look like a supernatural being. I mean, is she not? She kind of is. If they don't know about her, don't know the lore, why would they think of her as anything else? I mean, at the end of the day, yeah, she fights the supernatural, but what is she to them? She fights them too. She's the enemy. I can see her getting put in a cage at some point, and yeah, that Riley's not going to be happy with that. It's not going to sit well with him. But interesting connotations for, character. Yeah, look, lots of potential for where this can go. I'm very interested to see where it goes, what they decide on. There's a few different things that they could do. I kind of I think I've outlined in this video what I wouldn't like and what I would like. So, hey, maybe they won't do any of that and they'll come up with something good. Yeah, we'll see. Or bad. But yeah, I can see Buffy getting put in the cage, actually. And maybe we're going to start asking questions as to her supernatural kind of place in this.
Agent Finn.
Suddenly, actually, from this episode, sorry, I'm so much more interested in this season. Not that I've not been enjoying this season, I have. And I think that's obvious from the videos that I've made. But I don't feel like this season has had a lot of, she's really interesting. Do you know what I mean? There's not really been a big bad other than the initiative guys to speak of. In the same way that I think the previous seasons have had that kind of thing and that kind of hook. This episode, I'm in. Do you know what I mean? Like, this is where I feel like the season picks up pace, actually. And actually, season 4, I'm very interested now. In a way that I wasn't before this.
The implant works.
Implant.
Without intense neurological pain.
Okay. Damn. So it's something that he can take out, arguably. So how did all this come about?
Hey.
Hi.
Middling. I'm getting better, I feel like. Do you know what I mean?
How's Willow doing?
Okay.
This is the thing. He is a genuinely nice guy. And whatever they're doing, he thinks he's doing good. He's not a bad guy, which does make it more different in a way that's interesting. I still stand by what I said. I don't necessarily want them to be love interests and then they find out and do that whole shtick again. I want something different.
At the party, you wanted to tell me something?
Very important stuff.
Do you know what? It says a lot that I'm still sat here kind of hoping that they are gonna, because he is nice. Yeah, there can still be enjoyment, I think, out of if they do the love interest thing. We'll see.
I don't remember any of it now.
Backing away.
Did Willow tell you I like cheese?
You're a little peculiar.
Okay, even
I can live with that.
Playing feels. Yeah, mixed feelings. So we'll see. But undeniably an interesting episode. Yeah, I mean, what else is there to say, really? Like I say, hooked me in a way that this season hadn't yet. Not in a bad way, just there wasn't anything, I think, this season to do that until this episode. I mean, we're still early in the season. Episode 7, we're not far in by any means. And if you look at it from a certain perspective, these guys have been in it from pretty much the beginning, so can't really argue with it at the end of the day. But I think it's starting to pick up a little bit of pace, and I see multiple ways that I think they can go with this, really interesting ways. So we'll see. But that was the initiative, episode 7. If you enjoyed this video, like this video, and you're not subscribed, please do consider doing that down below. Just to let people know, by the way, if you like my short form content, the shorts, that kind of stuff, just to let you know, I will be moving kind of all of that over to TikTok. So if you did enjoy that and want that kind of stuff, enjoyed it, go follow my TikTok. I will be taking most of it off YouTube. So just to let people know. Thank you, God, as always, to my patrons, my YouTube members. Thank you genuinely so much for your support. There are some links down in the description below for early access to my videos, gaming channel down there as well. But hey, that was Slayer Saturdays. I hope you had a great time. I hope you have a great rest of your weekend too. But that's it for this week. Enjoy next week. Until then, I'll see ya.